After our week of blizzard, we finally are getting a little bit of a thaw. In the barn, we're moving on to kidding season. Butterscotch is our best doe, and she's gonna have some kids for us pretty soon.
We were pretty excited because this was our first kidding of the year. We were looking forward to a seamless delivery and a couple beautiful kids. Unfortunately, it did not go how we anticipated. At the end of this video, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the mistakes we made and some of the things we learned from it.
How's it going out there, Jenny?
Good.
Okay, well, let's check in on the maternity ward. See what's going on. How's it going in here? I think she's getting to where she's starting to push.
She was pushing very hard and she was not progressing. Maybe she doesn't want an audience.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to the office a while.
They're having really hard contractions, really hard pushes, and you're not seeing the baby coming out, then there's problems. Because the baby lives in a sack of water, amniotic fluid.
I just saw on the Wise Cam that Jenny was grabbing a towel, so that might mean we're getting some action out here. Come on, Butterscotch, you can do this.
I'm a big girl.
She certainly is a big girl. Well, I guess if you feel teeth, that's probably, maybe you got a front leg or two back, huh?
I need to turn its head probably.
So,
Shoot. I hate doing that. It's not diving out, it's trying to come out belly up. She knows he's pointing at her tail.
Butterscotch's kid is presenting with its chin up toward the backbone. Turn just a little bit. We think if she keeps pushing, she can probably do this. Okay, we just had to pull super hard to get this kid out. I don't know if it's gonna be alive or not. I'm gonna be surprised if it is. As hard as we had to work to get it. So the kid presented with its head first and no legs, and it's, I don't know, pretty good size. And we had to pull pretty hard. Well, this is kind of sad. Butterscotch had a great big buckskin. I guess that's a buckskin, I don't know.
Or moon spot. I think it's
Maybe it's moon spotted. And it was a boy. When it first was being born, its head was moving and it seemed alive, but it took a long time and we had to pull pretty hard. Whether it was a combination of us pulling too hard or him just being in there too long, I don't know, but he did not survive. So at this point, she's gonna clean him up a little while, and that's fine. Hopefully we get another kid coming before too long.
I got Butterscotch to stand up, finally. She drank some molasses water. She's still grinding her teeth just a little bit every now and then. Are you okay, Butterscotch? She's really tired, poor thing. So Butterscotch she's feeling a little depressed this morning. Still pretty sore. She seems to be okay. Eating and drinking okay, but she's walking really slow. And she doesn't want to talk to me. I'm a little worried about her, but she's not bleeding too bad. Her daughter's in here with her to keep her company. Sorry about yesterday. So Butterscotch is out with the herd right now. She's doing so much better today. You guys being nice to Miss Butterscotch? They're like, we don't know who she is anymore. Bellamy was challenging her. Bellamy's my shyest, quietest goat. So funny. Daisy would like to be the boss as well. Hey, don't bump me. Be nice, you guys. Butterscotch's swelling is going down really well. Oh my. She has to reassert her authority. I'm so happy to see how well she's doing this morning. It's wonderful. I was really worried about her.
We ended up losing this kid. What could have we done to prevent that?
I shouldn't have assumed that since Butterscotch is a seasoned doe, she wouldn't have any problems. I knew there was a problem, and I was scared to do something about it. We should have had gloves. I should have had my fingernails clipped. I should have had a bucket of hot soapy water, a bottle of veterinarian lube. As I was reaching in about the third time, I was like, she's getting a little bit dry. I need some lubrication in here, and I just did not have any of that. When I first reached in, the kid was totally upside down.
You turned the kid.
Yeah, I turned the kid so that it was nose down, proper position, and it started to be able to come into the birth canal.
The feet were back at that time.
Yes, the feet were back the whole time.
Do you think it would have been possible to hold that kid back from the birth canal and fish one or two of the front feet forward to help deliver the kid?
Yeah, when I initially went in and felt the kid was upside down, I had to push the kid back to be able to turn it so that it was coming in the diving position. I should have pushed it even in further and found at least one leg. Once I turned the kid, it came into the birth canal like I expected it to, and I expected her to be able to deliver like that because she has before. But the kid got hung up on his shoulders and chest. I could feel, how stuck it was, but at that point its head was all the way out already, and it was just so stuck. As far as I know, at that point it was too late to push him back in. Once his head was out, I felt like we were at the point of no return, and I pulled pretty hard, but I was just too scared to be able to pull as much as needed to be done, and so Gabe did it. And we actually rolled her back and forth, tried to change her position, and we got a little bit of give, and then we were able to pull him.
What you estimate was the amount of time that we had to head out and we were making no progress? Was it more than 5 minutes?
Maybe even 15 minutes. The kid died probably from a compressed umbilical cord once he was stuck so hard. Or just, from trauma from having to be pulled so hard. Takeaways from this experience are, number one, don't assume that your doe is not going to have problems just because she's a seasoned doe. Number two, be ready for problems when they do come up. And the third thing is that this is all just experience. We're learning as we go. It's very sad we lost that kid. I'm just thankful that we didn't lose our doe. Bad experiences like that can either add to your fear of the next kidding, or you can use them to learn. And I'm trying to use that to learn. I want to do better next time if I can. Admit when you make a mistake and learn from it. That's the only way to be responsible and do better the next time.